It's time for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Brood Awakening Coffee, with 3 locations to serve you. Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby, Highway 62 412 at Balmer Boulevard, and the Walmart East Plaza. And now, Down on the Corner.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas and Southern Missouri. It is Thursday, March 29th, 2018. It is 7 a.m. Here on a Thursday. Yep. And so I think we got some more rain falling here.
The parking lot is a big old puddle.
Just ask my right foot. It went all the way down to the ankle when I parked out here this morning.
In fact, you don't even have to bring up the
I think I'm going to hire a gravel truck today.
You don't have to bring
I'm going
up the
clomp, squish when I walk across the concrete.
It's wet.
It's wet. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Welcome Down on the Corner program. Dale Hoffman, your host, along with Jerry Hogan and Scooter Callis. And another rainy morning. Get to the weather here in just a minute. It'll be brought to you by Greg's Farm Services. And Good Friday's tomorrow. I just want to announce that tomorrow's show is pre-recorded.
Good show, though.
That'll be good. We have Aaron Lindsay, pastor of First Baptist Church of Flippin, Arkansas. And then we have Vince Daniel, who's pastor of Real Life Church, to bring a couple of morning devotions for the Good Friday holiday. And then we'll close out the show with a little chatter here and there, and wish everybody a happy Easter weekend coming up on the 30th, 31st, and 1st of April. And so basically this is the last show of the first quarter of 2018.
There you go. It's there.
It's just zippity-doo-dah. Here we are coming up on the second quarter. Was it you I was talking to last night that we'll bring this up a little bit more. I told Jerry not much I'm blowing my own horn, but April 2nd, 2008, I started hosting Down on the Corner. So Monday's show will be my 10th year of doing Down on the Corner.
He's saying he wants streamers and them blow bills.
He wants another one of those confetti guns. That's what he's worth.
No. Sorry, I haven't brought it up.
We will take care of you. No problem.
10 years Down on the Corner. Been hosting the show, whether on radio or TV now.
Do a 10-year show and not have the confetti guns.
That's on like
coming up on 10 years. Yep. Yeah, we're still picking confetti up from January 1st around here.
Well, get ready on April 2nd. You'll
be
picking up
I shouldn't have said anything.
I'm glad you said something.
Me too.
Anyway, thank you for letting us know that.
Oh, boy. I'll have a mess to clean up after the show on Monday, won't I? Anyway, we're enjoying Brood Awakening Coffee here. Hope you're doing the same thing. Brood Awakening, 3 locations to serve you in Mountain Home. BRMC Lobby, 62 East Plaza by Anytime Fitness. And, of course, Balmer Boulevard, which is very, very busy this time of day. And it's just... He says it's unreal how busy Balmer is.
Well, sure. I wonder what's going to happen when school's out for summer break.
They're still going to have some
have
traffic.
To relocate?
No, he's still going to have some traffic there. That's a good location.
He just want to have all the high school kids trying to stop by and wake up before going to school, and all the teachers stop by to try to keep up with the kids.
There you go.
And them junior high kids are on that coffee, too. They love that iced coffee with a shot of espresso.
Yep.
That is their
well
thing.
Said, espresso.
Espresso. And you don't have to pay $6 to get a cup. That's why they love it. They can buy one and get one at that price.
There you go. Brood Awakening Coffee, 3 locations to serve. If you're not drinking Brood Awakening coffee, you're drinking muddy water. The best coffee in town is Brood Awakening. Roller Funeral Homes brings you the morning prayer each and every day. Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect. When the need arises, choose Roller Funeral Homes across the state of Arkansas. They will bend over backwards to help you with your service for your loved ones. And great dignity, respect, and just honor right there. And nobody does it better. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas, with all our respect. Let's pause now for our morning prayer. Heavenly Father, as we hear the rain hit the roof, we're grateful for the rain that has fallen. I can't help but to think and pray for our farmers today in the 2-state area, for the crops they will produce this season. Lord, I pray for success with those crops. For the cattle and poultry farmers, I pray protect their interest. Lord, where would we be without successful farmers? Once again, I just pray you bless the farmers, their families, and the work they do. That's my prayer today. Amen. Morning
Amen.
Prayer brought to you by Roller Funeral Homes. With all our respect, Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas. Morning weather brought to you by Greg Farm Services. Once again, we'll go to the website here and we'll check out what's going on. First, I probably need to hit refresh to get that updated. Menu home. Store specials and announcements. Once again, and Jerry, I'll hit on this here in a minute on community calendar. Gregg Farm Services Mountain Home Open House tomorrow. And
that's Saturday, isn't it?
Oh, that's right. 31st. I'm one day off. I'm already taking the day off tomorrow.
He's already mentally gone.
I'm already mentally gone. Saturday, March 31st, from 7:30 to 2 o'clock and 11:30 a.m., the first 200 guests will have a free lunch. And what else we got going on? Don't forget the Traeger pellet grills, 10% off any grill in stock. The tax sale, 15% off the spring tax sale. It's all tack and show supplies. Farrier supplies are not included in that sale. Straw bales every day for $4.95. Scott's topsoil, a great price, $1.99 for 3/4 of a cubic foot. Fish Day is coming April 4th at 11 a.m. Let's see what that is. It's not. Anyway, be sure to check on their current specials. That's not logging in there for some reason. Anything else we need to cover there, guys?
Looks good. Get your chickens, get your straw. Hummingbirds should be here any day now.
Get your jeans if you're Jerry.
They got good jeans.
Yeah.
Trying to find those, where'd they have those?
Oh, and I saw those shoes made out of those plastic bottles.
Oh, yeah.
They don't look like plastic at all. They look like a canvas, man.
Really?
And they are a durable canvas, too.
Well, I bet they would be.
They almost look like fake leather or something. They're real strong.
I'll be darned. Those are my favorites. These right here, these
ground contact and raised bed planning boxes. They have them in range. Ground contact box 4x4 for $109.99. For a 4x4 standing box for $239.99. Heavy construction, handcrafted right here for Gregg's Farm Services. You can't beat these right here. The raised or the ground levels at great prices. $109.99 a 4x4 ground contact box, a 4x4 standing box for $239.99. And pick those up at Gregg Farm Services. Right?
You got it. I like it.
You bet. 54 degrees with rain in Mountain Home, 53 at Harrison. It's 54 in Mountain Home, 53 in Harrison, 59 in Hardy, 61 in Mountain View, Arkansas. Yellville checks in at 55 with showers there. 61 in Marshall, 54 at Calico Rock. Around the region, St. Louis is at 48 degrees, while Poplar Bluff is at 55. It's 52 at Branson, 53. 53 in West Plains, but only 21 degrees in Watford City, North Dakota. Boy, it gets cold up there. Whew, man. As you can see on the national radar, a lot of shower activity coming out of the Gulf of Mexico. That's where what they call the moisture stream is coming from. The Gulf Coast of Texas and Louisiana getting a lot of rain right now, and then the state of Louisiana getting just a lot of rain, which, you know, they don't really have a lot of runoff down there. I'm going to see if I can hit, what would that be, the Ruston area? Fort Polk, Louisiana. We'll try that. This is what it looks like along the Gulf and most of the state of Louisiana. Just a lot of rain right there with flood watches and warnings, of course, posted there. It moves on into Mississippi and Tennessee. You can see Jackson, Tennessee at the top of the screen here. I texted my son over at Murfreesboro last night. I said, boy, I'm glad I'm not driving I-40. I mean, I-40 across Tennessee from Memphis to Jackson to Nashville was nothing but yellow. It was just raining cats and dogs in Tennessee last night. But you can see that moisture stream going all the way up into the Ohio River Valley in the state of Michigan, even reaching as far as Pennsylvania and New York right now. I'm going to hit the Little Rock stop so we can check Arkansas. It's going to be northwest and southeast Arkansas. Little Rock not getting anything right now. I-30 is kind of in the pocket right there from Little Rock down to Texarkana. As you can see, the break in the action, but that other wave coming through from Mountain Home to Mena to Fort Smith and Fayetteville. Most of the highways in Arkansas will be wet, with the exception of I-30 right now where there's no shower activity, but I'm sure that other showers will be coming through not too long from now. Southwest Missouri, we'll check the Springfield area. You see Branson, Springfield, Fayetteville, Arkansas. Most of I-44 from Joplin to St. Louis with rain showers all throughout that 200-plus mile drive right there. So, oh boy, rain, 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 rain. It is what it is.
It's that time of year, though. It's to be expected.
And, of course, the drought monitor, we checked that. It was updated on the 22nd of March.
Now, why are you checking that?
Because I do every day.
Okay.
What in the world is that?
The KY3 storm team alert on my phone. heavy precip coming into Mountain Home. I mean, you get the warnings on the phone. There they are. You heard it on the microphone there. This is as of March 22nd. Of course, this is before all the rain started coming through. And we're in good shape right now. So, Jerry, community calendar, what you got?
Okay. Saturday, go out to Greg's Farm Services in Mountain Home, 7:30 to 2 for their open house, and from 11:30 to about whenever it runs out, they're going to have pulled pork sandwiches and buy one get one on chainsaw chains.
Can't beat that.
Nope. April 1st, going to have at the shed, going to have Real Life Church out there doing an Easter extravaganza, and that's at the shed. And let's see, April 6th, 6 to 8, Buffalo Wild Wings, Mountain Home High School. You quit rattling that paper. Is that my sound effects?
Yeah.
Mountain Home High School trap team from 6 to 8 p.m. if you go to Buffalo Wild Wings. All proceeds during those hours, or not all, 30% goes towards the trap team. So that's a good 2A club and needs to be supported.
You bet.
I agree.
Mountain Christian Academy is hosting its spring open house this evening from 6 to 7. It's a great time to meet the faculty and staff. The Academy offers a quality education in a Christian environment for students entering grades pre-K 3 through 12. You can call 424-6622 for more information. And also, the Mountain Christian Academy will begin accepting early enrollment applications for students entering grades pre-K 3 through 12th starting on April 10th. And so once again, early enrollment starting on April 10th. This will be for the 2018-19 school season. And once again, that phone number 424-6622. And everyone's welcome to attend the spring musical presented by the Mountain Christian Academy and Homestyle Christian Educator students for the performance of Music Man Jr. Saturday, May 5th at 7 p.m. and Sunday, May 6th at our auditorium. Admission is free, but donations will be accepted. Then the biggie. And I think you guys have been involved with this. Night with Your Night and the Father-Daughter Dance. You go to that? Have you go to that too, Jerry? You take your daughter?
Yeah, I've been before. I don't think I'll be going this time, but I've been a couple times.
Night with Your Night is Friday, May 11th, ages 3 to 7, 5:30 to 7:30, ages 8 and up, 8 till 10. The Father and Daughter Ball, Saturday, May 12th at the Shed, ages 3 to 7, 2 to 3:30 in the afternoon, ages 8 to 11, 4:30 to 6, and 12 and up, 7 to 8:30. They do have levels of sponsorship. This is their main fundraiser for the year. Keep in mind that Mountain Christian Academy does not take any government monies. The levels of sponsorship, if you'd like, the Emperor is $10,000, the King is $5,000, Prince is $2,500, Duke for $1,000, Count for $500, Knight for $250, and the Squire for $100. You can go by the Christian Academy and pick up this little flyer and fill it out, write them a check, and help them out with your sponsorship. Looks like
it's a fun program.
It is.
It is. I enjoy it. I don't know about Jerry, but I had a good time.
Yeah. You go every year, don't you?
Every year.
Every year. That's good. Coming up on 7:13 and a half already. We better take a break. Dr. Charles Osgood's here. We'll be talking a little chiropractic care. So stick around. We will be right back.
Your White River getaway starts at Cotter Trout Lodge, where you find convenient, clean, and affordable accommodations right in the heart of Cotter, Arkansas. Take advantage of the Natural State Fly Shop across the road for all your supplies and guided fly fishing needs. Countless delicious homemade menu options await to satisfy your hunger cravings at the White Sands Cafe. Your complete White River getaway is cradled in the east arm of the historic Ruthven Rainbow Bridge at the Cotter Trout Lodge, Natural State Fly Shop, and the White Sands Cafe. If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong along with a pie lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Why would I recommend Hospice the Ozarks? Because I know the people that work there, I know their hearts, and I know that their desire is to help people with the suffering and the anxiety and the things that can come with either terminal diagnosis or a terminal condition. We want them to have a peace of heart and to have a comfort and to know that someone's there to help them through that so they can enjoy the time that they have.
Hello, I'm Charles Ferguson. Here at Mountain View Chevrolet, we still do business the old-fashioned way with honesty and integrity. And we have a good inventory of new Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs from large to small. Our service department has all GM certified technicians, and our friendly salespeople are ready and eager to fit a car truck to your needs in a price range you can afford. We also have a lot full of pre-owned cars and trucks, program and new car trade-ins to choose from. So come see us at Mountain View Chevrolet.
More than
And we're back. I should have brought my 45 of Listen to the Rhythm of the Falling Rain
It's
and played it.
raining,
My
man.
goodness, you'd hear it on the roof up here. My
The
goodness.
old tin roof going on.
Oh, yeah. So how you been, Doc?
I've been good.
Good. Good to see you.
Things been busy around the office, which is what we like.
Yep.
We like it busy.
Yep.
And, lots of folks come in with different things, different times of the year, and so we kind of highlight those things once in a while. And one of them lately has been a little sciatica.
The good old pain in the butt.
It's a real pain in the butt.
There you go.
And it's something that you don't have to just put up with. And it's funny, I'll get people in there that have had this problem for 10, 20 years.
Yep.
And
Guilty.
what have they been doing? They've been going to the MD, they've been getting the pills, they've been getting the cortisone shots or whatever. It's never gone away. And why do they just keep doing the same old things with the same results? I have no idea. But if you want to get rid of something like that, chiropractic care is the way to go.
Yep.
And we get a lot of folks who were out, doing yard work, doing the springtime stuff.
Yep.
And then you get a little bit overworked because you haven't done anything all season long. And then what happens is you start to get a lot of nerve pressure at the very bottom of the lower back. That's where most sciatica problems come from, is L4 and L5, down at the very bottom. And those two discs, the cushion between the vertebrae, are what keep the pressure off of the nerves. And the nerves there are what go down the legs. So if you have any kind of disc degeneration, problems with discs not being in real good shape in those areas, all it takes is a little bit of stress after yard work or raking the leaves, or something where you're bent over a lot and you're in the raking motion is where you're pulling against the lower back. So all of those things will tend to overstress.
So it's right in this area, right in here.
Right at the very bottom.
Right there. I don't know. It's kind of a small.
Yeah, but it's
on the right hand side,
area.
they can see there's the cursor there. And it's just right above
very
the hip
bottom
line.
of that lower back.
Yep.
And so what happens is there's a big wide nerve that goes down the back of the leg, and it is controlled by those bottom vertebrae, L4 and L5.
There you go. Yeah.
There you go.
So it's right in here, Doc.
Yeah, right at the bottom.
Right there.
Yep, those vertebrae right down there at the bottom.
There. Okay.
And so when you get degeneration of those discs in between there, which is very common for a lot of people, even younger people start to get a little bit of thinning of those discs from the jobs that they have, lifting a lot or bending a lot. Even people who sit a lot, tend to put more pressure on those discs of the lower back. So you'll get the problem of, having compression of those discs, and then when you don't have a lot of space between the vertebrae, then you start getting inflammation around the area where the nerve is. That's when you get pain coming down the legs and things like that. It starts off usually with just a little bit of back pain, and it can go across the lower back, and then start to creep down the rear end, like in the butt cheek there, and then it can full blown go all the way down to the foot. I mean, it can be really,
I know,
really bad. And some people think sciatica is just in the back of the leg, but it can be in the front too. You can kind of have it curve around to the front sometimes, and all of that's controlled by lower back vertebrae. And we work with that so often. It's a very common occurrence, and it's something that can be get under control. You don't have to just pop the pills hoping that the inflammation will go down enough that you can maybe get through the day. Let's fix the reason that it's there, and it's usually some dysfunction in those vertebrae at the bottom, and let's get you to where you're functioning better again, and then that sciatica will typically ease off and get under control, and then you can maintain it at that point. You just come in every few weeks or so, just kind of like you do. Keep those vertebrae moving. And
it helps.
It keeps it under control.
This time of year, you probably want to clean the carpets a little bit, and you got to clean out the flower beds because you're tracking mud in, they'll be tracking, so you got to, you're down there cleaning up a mess on the floor, the carpets, and spring cleaning time, people will be up there cleaning those fan blades off and
things that you
cleaning the gutters out on the outside,
Things that you haven't done in a little while, so...
It's been one of those long, cold, lonely winters, where you just sit around and wait for spring.
Wait for spring. And
like I saw a movie one time, these guys are sitting there, it's an Air Force base, and they're sitting there throwing darts. Somebody says, there's snow everywhere in winter, like up in Alaska somewhere. Somebody says, what time is it? And he's sitting there throwing darts. He says, April.
Waiting for spring.
Waiting for spring. There's like 4 feet of snow outside.
Oh, yeah.
But, does sitting around a lot, inactivity, since Christmas,
it'll affect it.
Think about it. Since Christmas, there's not been a lot of activity. It's been too cold.
Yeah, and when you're sitting, you're putting pressure on those discs of the lower back. And then you get up, and you get out, and you get active, and you going all out, and your back's not used to it. And then it just clamps down on those nerves even more.
It hurts.
And then you start getting pain down the legs and things like that. So don't just put up with it, because it's something that what we'll do is we'll take x-rays, and we'll take x-rays of the problem area, and we'll do a nerve scan, and now we've even thrown in a scan of the feet. It's a laser scan. We need to do you sometime.
Yeah.
Laser scan that'll show us the arches of the feet, and it'll show us how bad they are. There's actually 3 arches of the feet.
3
in each foot. And you can go to a place called footlevelers.com, and you can find that out. 3 arches of the foot, footlevelers.com. And what it will do is it'll measure each arch. It'll tell you how much support you've already got, and it'll tell you what you need to do to get better support. Yeah.
Now, Doc, it's sports season.
Yeah.
And I went to a track meet yesterday.
Yeah.
Can they implement that technology into the sports world?
The scan, as far as scanning the feet?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's actually really good for any athlete to make sure all of the arches are supported. If you do a search for like 3 arches of the foot, foot levelers, 3 arches of the foot, you'll probably find that. Maybe in Google again. But if an athlete wants to have optimum performance, they're going to be definitely impressed by what foot levelers orthotics will do for them, versus like a Dr. Scholl's thing where, and when you go into Walmart and you get on the Dr. Scholl's machine, it looks really impressive, but you're just measuring weight distribution on that machine. All it's doing is seeing how much weight each foot has, if you're out of balance one side or the other. And the only arch support they have is for the medial arch, which is the one on the inside, that big one, That's the only arch support they have, and then they're going to give you what they think is the best thing for you based on the weight distribution of that machine. And you know, it's off the shelf. They just pull off A6, and that should be close enough for you. Well, these
one size fits all.
Right. These are made specifically to laser measurements done on your foot. So the company will make you a custom designed orthotic based on those measurements, those laser precise measurements. So it will push up those arches that are fallen. Most people don't have the lateral and the front arch, which is the other two arches that are in the foot. And most of them are fallen on most people, and if you get those to support right, you can get rid of a lot of lower back troubles, a lot of knee troubles. And what the scan that we do in the office will do is it will show you when you support those areas of the foot, what's it going to do to your knees and your hips, what kind of alignment problems are you creating because you don't have those arches right now. So all of that is done with the scan that we do. You get a lot of information.
And you could take those inserts, take them out of your track shoes, put them in your basketball shoes, into your baseball.
Yeah,
I mean, once they figure
that's what I
it out.
do. You know, I have a pair that I move from shoe to shoe. So,
Very cool.
And they work really, really well. And a lot
Well,
of times
I've got in there,
insurance,
but I still can't get the info I'm looking for on the website.
oh well. I know it's got to be there somewhere. I have a poster in my office about the 3 arches, but if the thing about these orthotics that's impressed me the most is that they're not hard plastic. Like a lot of times when you'll go to a healthcare professional and they'll recommend orthotics for your shoes, you stick those suckers in there and they're this hard plastic thing that you can hardly ever get used to. These are made of leathers and soft foams, and they still last about 3 to 5 years, but they are actually comfortable to wear.
I
and
found
feel
that.
good.
Does that help?
Yeah, there they are. How many arches are in the feet? One across the top, one down the side, and one down the other side.
Huh.
So most people have the one on the inside of the foot, but most people don't have the one at the top and along the side of the foot.
Really?
So, yeah, the outside of the foot.
Huh.
And that's what we see most of the time when we scan people. So yeah, insurance covers it a lot of times. You can actually get insurance to cover the orthotics themselves. And so, come in and let's check your feet and let's see if it's a part of the problem that's being created for your lower back too.
And knees.
Yeah.
And ankles.
And it creates a lot of problems all the way up. And like I said, we include that with our $37 fee for scan and x-rays and now the foot scan. So all that together.
I need to do that.
we
That
get
would
for
help.
Yeah. Well, we can check it and see what yours look like, and then based on what
I
we
bet
see,
that sure helps some of the knee and hip
you
issues.
can really get things back into alignment. What the scan will show you is if it's far off, it'll show you when you get those put in your shoe, what will it do for the knee alignment, what will it do for the hip alignment, and things like that.
Ooh, I'm going to get that done.
Yeah. So it's good information.
Yeah, it's
Does that
funny, I can
change-
align a car. I can't align myself.
There you go.
Does that change with your weight addition? Like if somebody
Sure.
puts on 40 pounds,
Sure.
they
Yeah,
need
I
to
mean,
get
that's
it
gonna-
rechecked, probably.
It's a good idea too.
Yeah.
It does make a difference. You're going to have more weight there, and it's going to affect those arches even more. So, yeah, if you gained a lot of weight recently, have them checked again and see just how far off they are from your original. So,
That's
Interesting.
interesting.
oh yeah, some good stuff. So,
Interesting.
you know,
Okay, I'm going to throw this crazy question out. In the history of my family, my grandfather's knees, he had a knee replacement late in life, probably between age 70 and 75. I've got an uncle that's had some knee replacement. So, it's hereditary.
yeah,
Okay, let's back that up. And what if I had the foot scan and we found out, let's go back to that foot image, I think, because I have had pain along
yeah.
this edge, the
saw that.
outer edge of the foot. I've sprained both of my ankles really, really bad as a
Yeah.
kid playing softball. And,
Yeah,
well, I was running out. We had a real long driveway at our house in St. Louis. And there's a culvert under there, and I missed one edge, and I caught my left foot in that culvert and
yeah.
pulled it real hard. Well, if you'll see my shoes, I'm cambered out.
yeah.
and I wear the edges off the heels.
So what this will do, the orthotics build up that size so that you're actually going to change your gait.
Yeah.
You're going to change how you walk. It'll move those feet where they need to be.
Back to zero camber in the automotive.
Inside the shoe there. So, yeah, and you'll feel it. When you first put them in, you feel them. There feels like you're walking on marbles. But it as you wear them a few days, it starts to get to where because you don't even feel it.
Basically from the hips down, I'm out of alignment then.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, my back's in good shape.
Right.
Because of the regimen I have.
Yeah.
Wow,
getting the rest of you.
This makes a lot of sense right there. It really does.
It does help. It really does.
Wow.
So, just for $37, we do that full exam with scan and X-rays and now the foot scan. Give us a call, 425-4424. Especially if you're suffering with any kind of foot pain too, because it would help that tremendously.
Foot and knee. Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good to know. Wow.
Anyway, you have the website there at mountainhomechiro.com. If you have any questions about what chiropractic can do for people, there's a little tab on the called, and it shows all different things that chiropractors work with.
ADHD, allergies, asthma, auto accidents, back pain, bedwetting, carpal tunnel syndrome.
Yeah, did you know it can help with bedwetting? Yeah, kids have bedwetting because it's a nerve issue.
It is.
And so if we can make the nerves function from the lower back,
then
it can help that a lot of times.
Learn something new every time. Wow.
Yeah.
Pinched nerve, neck pain, headaches, ear infections, colic, children and infants. Very important. Chiropractic care is amazing.
It works for a lot of things. And people think it's just your back, but it's so much more than that. Your back makes everything function. And so if your back's not working right, things don't function right. There you go.
Wow. Coming up on 7:32 on this 29th of March, still more rain in the Twin Lakes area. And we need to take a commercial break. Scooter, how about hitting that button for us? Alrighty.
More than just propane, Reeves Propane provides you full-service propane delivery as well as tank and piping installation. We are your dependable choice, offering the very best in personal service with on-time deliveries and competitive prices. Reeves Propane also sells and installs tankless water heaters and appliances and can even convert your gas cook stove to liquid propane. So no need to fuss and cuss about bad service. Call us at Reeves Propane. We greatly appreciate your business and God bless.
You've tried medications just cover up the pain, and you've tried dieting to help lose weight. Before you try something drastic like surgery to get rid of the numbness and tingling, why don't you try a better approach to health? Hi, I'm Dr. Charles Osgood, and at Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, we heal the whole person the natural way.
At Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, we take a hands-on approach to chiropractic care, massage therapy, and nutritional counseling. Our 20 years of service has led to successful results.
When I come in to see Dr. Osgood, sometimes after one adjustment, I have immediate relief. Sometimes it takes 4 or 5 adjustments.
I recommend Mountain Home Family Chiropractic because it really works and keeps me pain-free.
Mountain Home Family Chiropractic supports the community by donating to Mountain Home Food Basket and the Lions Club. Request an appointment with us today at Mountain Home Family Chiropractic. Excellence for your body and frame alignment.
Hi, I'm Ricky with Arch Trash Pickup. If anybody needs trash service in the area, please give us a call. Arch Trash Service is veteran owned, and I've been in the local area resident for over 20 years. I'll provide a better service than the other guys and even provide front door service trash pickup for those that aren't able to take their trash to the curb. We'll also pick up almost anything and even provide free recycling. I am Ricky with Arch Trash Pickup, and please give me a call for all your trash service needs.
With a large showroom of over 13,000 square feet, the Furniture Depot is your local choice for quality name brand furniture at prices anyone can afford. They carry a great selection of catnapper recliners, power recliners with lumbar support and lift chairs. Check out Furniture Depot's variety of living room and dining room sets in various styles and designs. And don't forget about their mattress gallery featuring Serta, Symbol mattresses, and adjustable beds. Family owned and operated, that's Furniture Depot, located in the Ozark Shopping Center in Mountain Home.
You already know that Ferris mowers are the only mowers on the market with a patented spring suspension system, saving you time in the seat, less back stress, and a professional even cut every time. You already know that Mower Warehouse is the only area dealership that will accept your mower trade-in. But did you know that a truckload of discounted 2017 models just arrived at Mower Warehouse, allowing you the pleasure of saving hundreds of dollars on your next mower purchase of a new Ferris or Simplicity zero-turn machine? Come check out the parking lot sale at Mower Warehouse, located on Buzzard Roost in Mountain Home.
Life is too short to wear boring clothes. Welcome to Shabby to Chic Salon and Boutique, where we carry the latest trends and fashions and accessories at prices anyone can enjoy. Feel beautiful while looking fabulous with a large range of fashions that fits anyone's sense of style. You're sure to discover something unique and new at every visit. Shabby to Chic also features 12 professional stylists, aesthetics by Amy J, a nail technician, and 4 tanning beds. Excite your style at Shabby to Chic Salon and Boutique in Mountain Home.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Do you know where your money goes when you give to charity? At the Salvation Army, 85 cents of every dollar stays to help those in need in our local community. Hi, I'm Captain Spaulding. The money we raise help people in the surrounding 5 counties, including Baxter, Marion, Sharp, Izzard, and Fulton. You can help by donating your unwanted items and by shopping at the Salvation Army store. Those in need get assistance with rent, utilities, sending kids to camp, and many other things. When it comes to this charity, the Salvation Army always helps those in our community.
Coming in 2018, VHF Archery Range, brought to you by DeerHunterFan.com TV and Steadyform. This 10,000 square foot indoor climate-controlled archery range will feature 3D targets, 3D pop-up, and state-of-the-art video shooting. DHF Archery Range will be open to the public and available for all ages. It's a great facility for hunters and archers alike and located in the center of the Ozarks in beautiful Bull Shoals, Arkansas. That's DHF Archery Range coming in 2018. Keep on the lookout for more details and their grand opening announcements.
That long of a commercial break, and I forgot to go get more coffee. It's getting serious here. I'm about out. Anyway.
You're losing it. You were talking.
I was gabbing. I know. Join Eastside Baptist Church this Saturday, March 31st for their Easter extravaganza. Free hot dogs, popcorn, cotton candy, inflatables, games, and egg hunts every 30 minutes. If you'd like to help, you can contact Darla Hood at 425-3689. Otherwise, be there from 11 to 2 with all the kids. Be a lot of fun for the Easter extravaganza, Saturday, March 31st, 11 to 2 at Eastside Baptist Church on Highway 5 South, 9th Street. And
something for the kids to do and the family to do.
Yep.
Here's one you don't have to wait until Easter. You have the Carl Wayne's Bunny Trail.
Oh,
really?
No, Carl Wayne's.
Tomorrow.
This has got to be good.
March 30th. From 2 to 4 p.m. You can hop on down to the bunny trail at Carl Wayne's nursery. Bring the children. Be having a bunny trail with goodies for the kids and a free 4x6 photos by HB Photography. Bring your little ones for a little Easter fun on our bunny trail where they can collect eggs. So
there you go. That'll be a good time.
Yeah, hop on down to Carl Wayne's.
There you go.
Hippity hoppity Easter's on its way.
There's a problem when he starts singing. When's the, do we know when the youth center's doing their big thing?
Saturday.
Saturday?
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully the weather holds out.
Yeah. Also, First Baptist Church Flippin, our good friend Aaron Lindsay pastor down there, they're excited about their 5th annual extra fun and flipping Easter egg hunt coming Saturday, fun. March 31st. They'll be stuffing 1,000 more eggs this year. They'll need a lot of candy to fill them. But let's see what time it will be. I don't see the time for it. Let's see. I hit the wrong. I know it's Saturday. I've just got to see when it is.
You clicked off of it, didn't you?
Well, no. It was the announcement for help to get the egg stuff. But I know it's Saturday at Flippin' First Baptist Church right there on Alford Street. And trying to find
1,000 more eggs this year.
That's good. Increases your odds.
There you go. More candy.
Mm-hmm. More candy for my belly.
You ever been out to the youth center one?
Oh, yeah.
My God. As a parent, I would suggest you just get out of the way. They will run you over.
They're serious. I'd like to take them all in my yard and tell them to clean up all the sticks. I think it'd take about 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Is how quick they clean out a field.
For every stick, they get a piece of candy, and you'd have it cleared out in no
30
time.
seconds, yeah. That's awesome.
Well, I know they're having it at Flippin' First Baptist Church, but I don't see it on the website or on the Facebook.
Cool.
Anyway, coming up tomorrow, Good Friday, will be a pre-recorded show. Pastor Aaron Lindsay of Flippin, Arkansas, First Baptist there, and then Vince Daniel, as you heard Jerry said, they're going to have their big Easter celebration at Dunbar on Sunday, I think 9 and 11. And so
No, that's the shed. Right?
What did I say, Dunbar?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's a shed. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
And they'll pack it out. It's going to be a good time there. Services at First Baptist Church, Mountain Home, 9 o'clock Sunday morning. Eastside Baptist, Mountain Home Baptist Hall with Easter celebrations. I'm sure St. Peter the Catholic will have their celebrations and all the other churches around.
Awesome.
So,
you guys got big plans this weekend?
No, not really. Probably go to a service and then just feed ourselves.
Yep.
But
chill.
You know, baseball's starting up
Today.
Yep.
So I'll
St. Louis and New York.
I hadn't even looked at the Rangers schedule.
That's real baseball.
There's nothing to see there. That's like spring training.
Here we go.
Real
get
baseball's in
fired
St.
up.
Louis, Jerry. You guys are minor league.
I don't know about all
We
that.
need that little high school girl that we had in here. Yeah, she was putting you.
Good job.
Yeah, Cubs fans get a little cocky. They won once every 108 years, and they think they own the league.
Well, they beat y'all.
They beat you too.
We don't even play the Cubs, man. We're American League.
What about interleague?
We rarely play the Cubs.
Well,
Maybe
let's see.
once every
Thursday,
100
March
years.
29th. Let's see. Nationals and Reds. Cardinals play the Mets. Pirates play the Tigers. Cubs play the Marlins. And gonna be fun. Yeah, once every 108 years, we'll let the Cubbies have a championship.
So that works.
Sure. Yeah.
No, I tell you what, baseball in this area, I've never seen anything like it. That we have more fields in this town than
Go to
I've ever
Conway.
seen.
Yeah, this is nothing compared to Conway.
You're kidding.
Oh, no. This is a teaspoon in the ocean compared to Conway.
Really? Every
How
time you
so?
turn around, we got a baseball field here.
Oh, go to Conway. It's unbelievable. I guarantee you, during the season, you could go to a baseball field in Conway at 2:15 in the morning and somebody's playing a game. They've got leagues. I've got two uncles down there, and I've never seen the amount of baseball fields in one town. It was like Conway, Arkansas.
Unreal.
Yeah.
We need to get a league going. Get in a league. Scooter, you ready to play baseball?
I'm terrible. They took me out. I think they call it rag ball that Gil used to play all the time. And they asked me if you ever play baseball. I was like, yeah, I'm not that good at it. And he says, well, we need a pitcher. We're short. Our pitcher was going to be gone or whatever. And I pitched baseball. Like, well, I'll fill in. It'll be fun. So,
What'd you do, overhand?
yeah, and I go to throw this ball, and they're like, whoa, wait. That's not how you throw the rag ball. You got to throw underhand, and you got to get it to arch and come down in an angle over the. You got
Is it
what?
3 to 12 foot arch?
I don't know what it was. I was terrible. I played one round. I think they booted me.
We did church league for a while, and we had red stitch softball. It was underhand, and I got to a point where I could throw it, get the backhand spinner on it, and still maintain my 3-foot, 12-foot arch. And put that English on there and try to get that ground ball and get them out, you know. But wow. What about you?
Never played softball. I played baseball growing up.
Well, we did in St. Louis, because that's, year-round in the St. Louis area, what they call the metro area up there, there's a baseball game being played. We had this nice little field out in front of our house, and we'd play baseball. I mean, we could have snow in the ground. We're out there playing baseball, literally. Be out there with coats and caps and gloves and everything else and try to play baseball. But
I think baseball's a great sport. I just personally never got into it. I was never very good at it with football and everything else. That it was just one of them sports. But it is an excellent sport. I think it's a great sport.
Well, in the 60s, of course, St. Louis had won the 64 World Series, 67 lost 68 to Detroit. The 60s was, that was the Orlando Cepeda years, Kurt Flood, Bob Gibson, Lou Brock, Mike Shannon, Julian Javier. Who else do we have out there?
Ozzie Smith.
No, that was in the 80s. Dal Maxville and guys like that. And there was there were some good teams. But then you had, at Cincinnati, you had Johnny Bench. You had, was Pete Rose at Cincinnati in them days, or was he over at Philly in those days before he went to Montreal?
It's just sad to say I don't know what the heck he's just mumbling at this point.
So
Rangers didn't even have a team till the 70s.
In 68, we were in the World Series against Detroit. And I remember that one. We lost that one to Detroit. They were a good team.
68 was a good year.
Yep.
A lot went on.
Yeah. So
now I do have to say this, 'cause I'm going to talk about a real sport real quick. I'm driving to St. Louis this weekend. I've got a Missouri kid from West Plains, Micah Matsfield, that practices with us down here.
And you're going to coach up there?
Yep. He made it through sectionals and regionals.
Good.
And now moves on to state.
Now, where's it at in St. Louis?
I can't remember the name of the arena.
Is it Savas Center up there?
Yeah. That's it.
I
didn't know how to say it, but now
Savas Center. Okay, yeah. I've been there. Yeah, it's downtown. I think it's on Market Street.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where he'll be at, and it's a 2-day tournament, and should be a good one for him. And then next weekend we've got the Nationals. That we got a handful of kids going down there. So not to change sports on you.
What for are going to the Nationals?
Well, we actually got 6 with the youth. We've got 2, I believe, with the high school. Jasper and Reed Parker will be going for the high school. On the youth level, we'll have Micah that's going, the same kid from Missouri. Brandon Wheat, Austin Callies, Mason Ferris from Mountain Home Christian Academy is going. Mason Schimmel. Zan Baker. There's one more. I'm trying to think of them. I'm drawing a blank.
But they're all going.
Pendergrass is going.
Now it's called Scott Trade Center. It's up on Clark Avenue. I know where it's at up there in St. Louis. So you're going to be right downtown.
Very real close to it.
We ought to get him off the beaten trail, let him go across the river to East St. Louis and just see if he can wrestle over there.
Well, they play with guns over there, Dale. I don't think they wrestle too much.
They wrestle. There's a difference.
They shoot.
7:48. We need to take a short break. Stick around. We will be right back.
Your White River getaway starts at Cotter Trout Lodge, where you find convenient, clean, and affordable accommodations right in the heart of Cotter, Arkansas. Take advantage of the Natural State Fly Shop across the road for all your supplies and guided fly fishing needs. Countless delicious homemade menu options await to satisfy your hunger cravings at the White Sands Cafe. Your complete White River getaway is cradled in the east arm of the historic Ruthven Rainbow Bridge at the Cotter Trout Lodge, Natural State Fly Shop, and the White Sands Cafe.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time
Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with the Pie Lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care in Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Why would I recommend Hospice of the Ozarks? Because I know the people that work there, I know their hearts, and I know that their desire is to help people with the suffering and the anxiety and the things that can come with either terminal diagnosis or a terminal condition. We want them to have a peace of heart and to have a comfort and to know that someone's there to help them through that so they can enjoy the time that they have.
Hello, I'm Charles Ferguson. Here at Mountain View Chevrolet, we still do business the old-fashioned way with honesty and integrity. And we have a good inventory of new Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs from large to small. Our service department has all GM certified technicians, and our friendly salespeople are ready and eager to fit a car truck to your needs in a price range you can afford. We also have a lot full of pre-owned cars and trucks, program and new car trade-ins to choose from. So come see us at Mountain View Chevrolet.
$7:51, still raining. We'll take a quick look at that radar real quick. I'm going to hit refresh here and see how that shower activity is moving through north central Arkansas. A lot of rain from here down to Mena, Arkansas right now. You can see the gap between Little Rock, Hot Springs, Batesville. See if I can put that into motion real quick for people. And we'll check that motion of the shower activity. It's not moving too fast, so we're going to have some rain here for a while until that slow moving front moves out of the vicinity. Lots of rain.
It's that time of year.
It's that time of year.
My weeds are already growing.
Yep, the weeds are in full bloom, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
So
they're coming up quick. I need to get over to Gregg Farm Services, get something sprayed down.
I don't use that spray. I don't mind weeds. They're natural. Let them grow.
Without them, are you saying you don't have a yard without the weeds?
I have.
It's like taking the rust off a car. You don't have a car left.
I have a lot of Bermuda, but weeds go in cycles too, and all those cycles feed different habitat. I mean, my chickens eat it all.
Yeah,
but you have different birds that migrate through the area based on what's there. Just like people say, don't kill the dandelions because you're killing the bees. And well, guess what? I have a lot of dandelions. So no, I'm not a big proponent.
You ought to become a beekeeper. You got room to be a beekeeper out there.
I'm a chicken keeper, Dale. I don't need bees.
Well, you do bees also.
No,
I did bees.
Did you?
When I was younger, yes.
Yeah. Is it
Kind
hard?
of find out my dad was allergic to it. I didn't even want to do the bees. My brother and my dad got into it, and I ended up being stuck taking care of them. But I remember at first, it's scary at first because when you got to go in there and open that hive and get that honey out, you know, you're going to be covered head to toe. I mean, you can look at, there's times that you can't see your arm over the bees. They swarm you. And at first, you know, you're putting on this whole white suit and you're smoking them out, kind of making them drugged up a little bit, and then you just...
What process do you get the honey out?
You got to actually take the whole rack out
that
the honey's built on, and then you cut it off of that.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It's really cool, and to have that wax and that chunk, and I always love just chewing on that wax.
Me too.
And it's what the funny part was, because you as you get used to it, you start just putting on light colored clothing and just going out and doing it. I didn't put the whole suit on and stuff. You plug your nose and your ears or something, but out of all them thousands of bees, when you open that swarm you, every now and then you're going to get stung, and you can always tell that one bee that's going to sting you.
How's that?
I don't know what it is. You can see him coming. You're like, oh, that one's going to sting me.
has that look in
And-
his eyes.
Yeah, you just, for some reason, you just know when he comes up and he stings you, you can't do a dang thing about it. You don't want to swat him off and get him irritated where you're getting more stings, so you just kind of let it do what it's going to do.
That would be an interesting hobby, so to speak.
It is. Once you get into it, and we've, not ever doing this before, we bought the beehive and we ordered our bees. And they send, I don't know how many thousand bees in this little container. I mean, they've got them smashed in there. And it's a wire mesh container. And they send it through regular mail. And you don't know how this is coming. But
Oh, I
when you
remember.
go
We used to get them through Sears when
you
Sears
go
had the
to
catalog.
open,
Yeah.
walk up to your mailbox, and all you hear is bzzz.
Yeah.
You're scared to death to open it. You don't know what's in it. You open it, and you got this wire box with just thousands of bees, and then they ship you this little box that's got a queen bee in the middle. And it's got this, what they call candy on the sides, and you put it in the hive, and then you let the other bees out, and they work to get her out. And once she's out, they will stay with her as long as she's there.
That's interesting.
It is.
There's a whole process to it.
We need
but
to
it's
get
really
the
neat.
beekeepers of Baxter County. I think. Yeah,
Bee guy.
we need to get that's there in September.
Yep.
And always buy 1 or 2 jugs of it occasionally too down there by the restaurant.
Mm-hmm. And they help eat local honey.
Really?
Mhm.
Really?
Yep. And then they can give you the seeds. There's these little seed things, and you get a little spoonful of that a day, and it's supposed to help with your allergies.
Yep. Honey cures all.
Yep. Every day.
Wow, interesting. More rain falling. We'll take another look at that radar. Just heard a little bit of thunder here. The local radar here. Mountain Home to Fayetteville to Branson, Fort Smith down to Mena. You can see the circle of the rain right there. It's going to be raining for a while on this Thursday. And so, once again, remind the folks, tomorrow's show is pre-recorded. Hope you'll tune in. Pastor Aaron Lindsay, First Baptist Church, Flippin, Arkansas, will have the first part of the program after our intro. And then the second part coming up about 7:33, 7:34 tomorrow. We'll have to Real Life Church. And both pastors will be bringing a Good Friday message for us for this Easter holiday. And don't forget, just find a place of worship of your choice, and 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock on Sunday morning, and enjoy the services. I'm sure some of the churches have some nice music and things to celebrate the Easter holiday. And
Yep.
Anything going with you, Jerry?
Huh?
Anything going with you?
I went to that $18, what's it called? Landfill assessment deal yesterday.
You went to the
the
meeting.
$18 ripoff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people upset over that.
Yeah, and I tell you what, they had it in the Baxter County Courthouse first off. Well, that held a fraction of the people that actually showed up, because, I mean, they were parked way down the block, so a lot of them never even got in the door to hear the meeting. So they crammed everybody they could in that little deal. And I didn't know there was a time set. It was set from 2 to 4, so not everybody got their questions answered. But the gist of it was, the main argument is you had this lawyer dude from Little Rock. He's the receiver. And anytime you asked him a question, he went on a 20-25 minute rant just to eat up time, man. And it all came down to one thing. He was very adamant in saying that it was not a tax. I mean, I don't know. And I wanted to ask, what is your definition of a tax, and why are you so adamant in declaring it's not a tax? You have the tax collector going to collect it. If you don't pay it, they will put a lien on your property. That sounds like a tax to me, man.
That sounds almost illegal.
Yeah.
I think that law
I know
needs
it's
to be
got a
challenged.
lot of people ending up where right
It needs
now
to be
over
challenged.
that.
Somebody, we got to do something to challenge that.
Yeah, because that was the ongoing.
Because it's not the fault of the people of what screwed up at that landfill. That was the former county judge that messed that up.
And a lot of people are placing blame on the current administration for even working with these people. Now, I haven't dug into enough to know what's what. I wasn't at their meetings. Nobody's been at their meetings. But apparently that the district is It consists of county judges and mayors of all these different towns. So whatever they talked about with the ADEQ, I have no idea. But all I know is they're just trying to work through a very
tough
mucky situation.
We'll
So
keep the taxpayers out of it.
don't be so
Make
quick
the ones that
to
arrange it pay for it. Anyway, we got to go. Pre-recorded show tomorrow. We will see you on Monday, April 2nd. Enjoy the rain. Have a great weekend.
Jim Bumgardner up next.